Hey everybody, it's me, Donna. I'm standing here in my dining room because I have some pretty things I want to show you, and some of them are on my wall. And I have shown them before on Facebook, so you may have seen them, but I just want to show all of these things to you because they are my treasures. And what's so great is I found a friend who could take the memories that I have in my heart and put them down on canvas. And her name is Joy Davis. She's from Oxford, Alabama. She's very talented. She can play the guitar. She sings with her husband, Charles. They go to restaurants in different places and sing, and she does all this incredible art. So she's just a lovely person, and I wish you could meet her. But anyway, I just want to show you some things. This is how it all started. I took a picture, a photograph of a place at Sneed's in, not Sneed's Ferry, Surf City on Topsail Island. And it was a place called Sears Landing. And I took a picture of it at sunset while we were waiting to be called into the restaurant. And she saw it, I put it on Facebook, and she said, "Can I paint this?" I said, "Sure." So she did several variations of it and showed them. And I saw them and I just had to have one because it was my picture, and I love this area. I know the day it was taken, and she painted this on glass on a frame, and it's just lovely. And I always kept it in my mind that she's a great artist, and I really love this. And so a few years later, I wanted paintings of my children at the beach when they were little, and they were all grown by this time, and I have 3 boys and 3 girls. All my kids were tow-headed when they were little, all white hair, blonde hair, whatever, and they loved the beach. They loved our beach trip. Every year we'd come up to North Carolina and hang out with the family at the beach. And so they just adored it this time of the year. And so I said, "Joy, can you do a picture of a little boy on the beach with a sandcastle or something, and then a little girl, and they will represent my 3 boys and my 3 girls." And she said sure, she could do it, and she did. And so this is what she did. This is a little boy. John, can you come in on this? This is a little boy. I have a little white dog here. That's Bama, even though he wasn't even here at that time. It's just a indication that I still know him. He's a treasure too. That's a little boy with the sandcastle at the beach. We were at Atlantic Beach. This is one representing my daughter, and she has a marble in her hand, and she found it on the beach. Joy and her husband take marbles every year, and they pray over them and throw them out into the ocean, and knowing they're going to turn into sea glass, and they just pray that whoever finds one of them on the beach will be blessed and have their prayers answered and know that God loves them. And so this is a little girl. Represents my little girls, and she found a blue marble. Anyway, I just love them. They're kind of impressionistic, and that's my favorite form of art, and just lovely. Anyway, and so then I wanted her to do a picture of a house that we bought here in Sneed's Ferry that burned down a few years ago. This was a house that we had wanted to move into. It wasn't the house, so we just wanted to move into our own house. We wanted to buy a house. We had been in ministry for over 30 years, and we had lived like 28 different places. And so when we got here, we wanted to buy a home. And we did. We lived in it several years, and then we went to Southport. Bill was going to be an interim pastor there until they found someone. And we lived in the parsonage, and we rented out our house, hoping to come back to it. But while we were gone, it was a couple weeks after Hurricane Florence came through. So I don't know if there was some water in the wiring or what. We don't know. Could have been any number of things. But our house burned down. And if it was a car, it would have been totaled. And this, I asked her to paint the front porch because it was my favorite part of the house. And this is what Joy painted for me. John, you want to come up on it? She said it looked like a Key West porch. Maybe that's why I loved it so much. But you could sit on this front porch and actually hear the ocean, which was less than a mile away as the crow flies. And it was just after my daughter's wedding, after Natalie's wedding, and I had all these green plants that we used on the beach and some kind of rug that we used on the beach for her to walk down. So we had all this stuff, and it was just beautiful. I really did have a flag out and flowers like this. And Joy, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You captured my memories, and I'll never forget it, or I'll never forget your talent. And to all my friends out there, I don't know how busy Joy is and how often she does commission work, but if you do want something done, reach me and I'll see if I can hook you up with her, okay? And we'll see if anything can be done. But anyway, thank you, Joy. And I just hope that all of you enjoyed seeing some of my treasures. Thank you. Bye-bye.